Hello, YouTube universe. My name is CNation NGU010. Uh, this is my video responding. This is my Monday night. My Royal Rumble review about last night's WWE Pay-per-view event, the first WWE Pay-per-view event of 2011, which was the Royal Rumble. Let's see. The first match was the World Heavyweight Championship match. It was uh, Edge versus Dolph Ziggler for the World Heavyweight Championship. Vicky Guerrero added a stipulation saying that if Edge uses the spear, he will lose the World Heavyweight Championship. So that is simply crazy and stupid. Um, Throughout the match, it was pretty good, and then out of nowhere, Dolph Ziggler was doing the sleeper on Edge, but Edge accidentally knocked out the referee. So then Edge took the opportunity that Vicky Guerrero was out. Before that, Vicky Guerrero was attacked by Kelly, which I congratulate Kelly for finally somebody taking out Vicky Guerrero. After that, just like I said just a minute ago, referee got knocked out. So Edge noticed that referee knocked out, Vicky Guerrero knocked out. So he went, he speared Dolph Ziggler in half. If you guys seen it, man, mercy. Then the referee woke up. Edge played it off like he was hurt, but he didn't. He did, or kind of like a little tribute to Eddie Guerrero a little bit. His his traditional lie, cheating, stealing ways. So probably like a tribute to Eddie Guerrero. Eddie. Then Edge, he got right back up. He pinned Dolph Ziggler 1, 2, 3, and still the World Heavyweight Champion. Let's see. The next match, the second match, was for the WWE Championship match. It was Randy Orton versus The Miz for the WWE Championship. The match was going out very swell. It was going out well. It was going out great. But tragically, out of nowhere, the New Nexus, 4 members of the New Nexus, came out. They were about to get in the ring, but then the referee, a handful of referees tried to block the New Nexus from entering the ring. But then, out of nowhere, Randy Orton got distracted. He did not know from behind him that Alex Riley was about to take him out. Then Randy Orton turned around and he thrown Alex Riley over the top rope and onto the New Nexus. That was cool. That was great. And then out of nowhere, yet again, Randy Orton's back was behind his back. Out of nowhere, CM Punk, the new leader of the New Nexus, came out of nowhere and GTS Randy Orton out of nowhere. Mercy. Then the CM Punk dragged The Miz after he got RKO'd. I'm sorry, I forgot he got RKO'd. CM Punk dragged the carcass of The Miz on Randy Orton 1, 2, 3, and The Miz is still the WWE champion thanks to CM Punk, and I don't know, The Miz was still out, and he didn't have a clue what happened. If didn't know that the New Nexus and CM Punk got involved of helping him retaining the WWE championship. Let's see. The next match was a Divas match. It was 2 members of Late Cool, Michelle McCool and Layla, versus Natalya for the WWE Butterfly Divas Championship. Then, even before the bell even rang, sorry about that, even before the bell even rang, out of nowhere, ding dong, the anonymous general manager pops up. Michael Cole, he got slight minute or two delay, but then said, and I quote, uh, anonymous general manager somehow uh, got rid of the handicap match between Lake Cool and Natalia, so he added a new match for that Divas match by adding by making it a fatal 4-way. So the fourth diva was Eve Torres, out of nowhere, Eve Torres, and I was shocked by it. Eve Torres. So it was a fatal 4-way match. It was going out great, and out of nowhere, Natalia did the double sharpshooter, the double sharpshooter on both members of Lake Cool. It was, man, I don't know, I got no words for it, but it was cool. It was pretty good. Um, it was that double sharpshooter was like at least a minute, like a few seconds, and then out of nowhere, then later on within the match, um, uh, Eve Torres did her infamous moonsault, flying moonsault on the top rope, pinning Natalia. But when the referee was counting, you can see in the back right there at the same time that Michelle McCool was pinning Layla at the same time as the referee was counting. When that match was over, it was pretty controversial, pretty confusing. But as you see in the replay, it was the referee was simply focusing on counting the pinning. That Eve Torres was pinning Natalia. So at the end of the match, it was Eve Torres, your new and the new Butterfly Divas champion, and I applaud Eve Torres, and congratulations, Eve Torres, of winning the Divas Championship, winning new Divas champion. Which, and I got a problem. I'm my hands are tied. I'm happy about that. And last, but certainly not least, the big one, the 40-man, the very first time in WWE history. This is sketched, and this is in history of WWE history. 40-man over-the-top rope Royal Rumble match. And it started off with random chosen number one in the random slot. CM Punk was number one. And then Daniel Bryan was number two. And I don't know where, it was like a few years ago. This ain't the first time. It wasn't the first time that CM Punk and Daniel Bryan faced each other. A few years ago, when CM Punk and Daniel Bryan was in the independent wrestling or independent circuit, whatever you call it, wrestling independently, whatever. Daniel Bryan beat CM Punk. He beat CM Punk by submission. So it seems to me the WWE creative team had decided that to have a rematch somewhat. So in the Royal Rumble match, Daniel Bryan, he started eliminating people left and right. He was on a roll, and then later on it was John Cena, which John Cena was in the match as number 22. Yes, which I was like, finally. And John Cena was he was in mostly he was in the Royal Rumble, the most time in the Royal Rumble for over 30 minutes, which that was good. And also, it was two surprise guests in the Royal Rumble. Two surprising appearances in the Royal Rumble. I would be very stupid. I'm not mentioning about this. Booker T and Kevin Nash showed up in the Royal Rumble, surprisingly. Booker T, when he showed up, sorry about that. Booker T showed up in the Royal Rumble, and he did his infamous spinneroonie dance. It was awesome. The place, everyone in Beantown who attended the Royal Rumble, it was the place blew up the joint, man. It was crazy. Everyone went crazy and bonkers, and that Booker T shown up at the Royal Rumble. And then tragically, also he did his infamous finisher move, the bookend. But yeah, tragically he got eliminated. And then the second surprising appearance was Kevin Nash. But yeah, technically he didn't use his name Kevin Nash. He uses in the past his old school ring name Diesel. And the place, yet again, just like Booker T, it was bonkers. Everyone went bonkers. Everyone went crazy that Kevin Nash showed up. And also the great Khali made his return at the Royal Rumble, but yeah, tragically he got eliminated. John Cena, he eliminated Mason Ryan, the Batista lookalike. And then out of nowhere, The Miz, oh man, The Miz eliminated John Cena, and The Miz wasn't a part of the Royal Rumble match anyway. So I guess if I could, I hope so tonight on Monday Night Raw, The Miz is gonna get his crap locker whooped. I hope so, in front of Michael Cole. And technically, I don't want to mention about Michael Cole. Don't get me started about Michael Cole, because he was jaw jacking left and right. He was his biased ways, like always. He was crazy. And out of, let's see, I was shocked that The Miz eliminated John Cena, but then when John Cena shockingly found out he got eliminated, he went to Michael Cole's face and told him that he was done. So I hope tonight on Monday Night Raw, it is over for The Miz. He's gonna get his butt whipped. And I was about the WWE Championship match too. What earlier what I mentioned, CM Punk got involved. I hope Randy Orton get his revenge on CM Punk too. So, and let's see. Oh yeah, Hornswoggle. I forgot Hornswoggle. Out of nowhere, Hornswoggle was in the Royal Rumble. The place went bonkers too. Then Hornswoggle did his miniature attitude adjustment. It was very entertaining. And then he did then it was the double 5-knuckle shuffle. He joined John Cena, and he did this infamous finisher move, the tadpole splash, which was pretty entertaining. And let's see. Long story short, blah blah blah. Number 40 became eliminated from Rey Mysterio. Then Rey Mysterio got eliminated. Blah blah blah. The end of it, man, it was shocking. The winner of the Royal Rumble was Alberto Del Rio, the Mexican JBL. You got to be kidding me! Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Alberto Del Rio? Are you serious? Are you serious? The Alberto Del Rio, the 2011 Royal Rumble winner? Are you serious? This ain't fair. This ain't fair. You gotta be kidding me. Son of a, you gotta be kidding me. And then when Alberto Del Rio won the match, his douchebag announcer, Ricardo Rodriguez,